I would like to bring you back to summer 2019.
Okay.
When you had, as far as I've heard, that you were a top priority for Žalgiry's team, Coach Šaras, but you also had some lucrative offer from Chimki, and then Olympiacos also on the table.
Yes.
What was your strategy, with all these situations on the table? What were you thinking about your, if you continuing of the career?
I mean, it's a few things. I guess, of course you want to win. The history of, the programs. Obviously, you think about the cities for family, how they'll be when you're on the road or at practice. And for me, it's like, I started playing basketball because LeBron, and I saw that another opportunity. He coached LeBron, so just to get that feel. I know he won a championship. He's been a successful coach, so there's a lot of little things went into it. I know Coach Šaras is one of the best. The things he's done here, at Žalgiris, and Final Four, and how players come here, you get better, and then go other places. So for me, it was definitely out of the two, Olympiacos and Žalgiris. But I chose Olympiacos more of like everything for the family as well, not just for basketball only. So.
And then 1 year later, after pretty strange season.
Yeah, it was very strange. I mean, from the first game, obviously, it just took a turn, and when Coach Borzakis came in, everything was better, but then the season was cut short, so, and then I was like, I want to be somewhere stable, great organization, and I think this is definitely the best organization I've been a part of for us. Just like the GM on down, obviously I never felt that feeling, like the fans we had just for those couple games wasn't even close, but it was amazing. And just everything so far has been great, and it's one of the best choices I've made, obviously, on and off the court. So I'm definitely happy to be here.
Was there anything close to Žalgiry's offer? Not just regarding to money, but also the situation.
Opportunities, no. Money, of course, but opportunities, no. I don't think, and now I for sure know it was nothing close to having this opportunity.
If you could turn around the clock, 1 year ago, would you be making the same decision? I think it probably would have been better, but the way life works. But if you could, maybe it would have been better to, come also, not young, but not old, so I have a few years left. So to learn from a coach like that, just to get better, smarter, that's what, once you get older, those are things that help a lot, just make the game easier. So playing for a coach like that and that system, atmosphere like this, it probably would have been better, but I don't regret it. Some great fans at Olympiacos, great teammates, met some great coaches and stuff. So, but I'm here now, so. You're playing here, also winning games, good basketball, and actually watching you guys from a side, it seems like you feel so much joy in playing this game. It seems like you have so much fun, and you feel so much fun for each other, and I was thinking, where does this good chemistry is coming from? How did you guys build it up? Honestly,
obviously it takes time. And I think just with the coaching staff, the way the positive energy they bring, and the GM himself, he'd been on us and he stayed on us about it, and he brings that energy, and I think that would really help, because we started off well, and it's always good when you're winning. Then it was a tough slump, like a lot of close games besides the Maccabi game, and he brought the same energy, and then he made us look in the mirror like, guys, you're not doing the little things that you were doing or you should be doing. And coaches were right on board. They agreed. We all agreed. So, and it's been fun again, and we just got to keep it going no matter what the outcome of the game is. Just do our part, and we can live with it.
Talking about the GM, he was really involved. Was it kind of exceptional for you that he was so active?
I mean, I never experienced anything like that. A lot of people would think it's odd, but there was a lot of truth to it. So it's like, it's still, no matter who it is, it's hard to run away from the truth. So, and I think it helped me, I think it helped us as a group, but for sure it helped me. Just some of the things you saw on videos, like, dang, that's me doing that, or that's us, what type of teammates we are. So, I mean, it definitely showed, character, how we could build, because, little things help. And it's been helping these last few games, so hopefully we can keep it going, but for sure, he made an impact with the little things he said. So.
Great chemistry was always the advantage of Žalgiris Kaunas, especially because of this locker room, because of Paulius.
Yeah, guys. For sure.
What did you find new and interesting about these bunch of guys? Because I've heard that you're willing to join them, their discussions, their talks, their jokes, all that.
I think the biggest thing is, they already have a chemistry, established. Then you have a lot of returning guys, so it's easier to come along and fit in versus just a lot of new guys just you trying to put together versus it was already something here. The rules established. You see the ways of life. You see how they, conducted themselves the last few years, so it's easy to follow. And then they great guys. It's not like you want to follow but assholes, because usually, guys who accomplish so much, like Yankee himself can easily be an asshole, but he's a great guy, and he's understanding. He talks to you, wants you to be better. He pushes you, so it was very easy to transition for all of the new guys, I would say.
I heard that you were introduced to sauna here in Lithuania, right?
I've been in the sauna before in Germany, but I never had one like right here in the locker room. I enjoy it. I look forward to it after practice. It's like cold tub, sauna. I never had like an organization like this. Just all here, practice, arena, a game arena, all in one building. The weights, everything you can ask for. For us like, how well-tech, we have strength coaches, everything. So I love it. It's amazing. It's an A1, organization for sure.
Who's the captain of the sauna here in Žalgiris? Is it still Yankee?
I would say Yankee for sure. But now, like, it's guys that's in there every opportunity. So, who's been in there the most? I wouldn't say Yankee, but, he's still the captain, when we all get in there and have a good time, and enjoy, even off the court, little things in the locker room, you're still enjoying and relaxing, getting your mind right, body right, so.
To sum it up, you're enjoying really good ride, both personally and, team-wise.
For sure.
What do you think, what is the main reason behind that?
I think it just starts from the guys that's been here. They didn't put you in an uncomfortable position. Some teams you go to, you might have some guys make you uncomfortable, and then it's like now, if we don't see eye to eye, it's hard to say we're going to be great on the court. Some guys forget about that and play, but realistically, if you have groups, it's hard to say you're going to be a great team. But here they made it, everything is smooth. Everybody is held accountable. It's not one guy above the other. No matter what he accomplished, or Milas, or any other guy. Even the way Griga's playing right now, playing amazing. I think he like first or second all EuroLeague, if it was my choice, if it ended today or something like that. But he's still positive, still, practicing like it is. He hasn't accomplished those things so far. So, but, everything is positive, because neither one of us reached our goal for the year, and everyone is treating it the same. Like, nobody's satisfied. So everything is smooth, and it's nothing to, get mad about. It's just be a team and fight.
Many guys of Žalgiris, and nobody could say any bad word about you, both as a player and as a personality too. And I was thinking about your story, about your exceptional history. And I was thinking, and many players said that you're kind of, golden person, because always kind, always positive, and only good vibes only about Augustine. And I was thinking, how did you end up in a situation when, as 11-year-older, you had to run away from the guys who were, trying to shoot you because of some crime you guys were doing, being really very young. Yeah,
it's like, especially growing up, that's all you know, so you didn't think anything bad of it. Then, as I got older, it's like, this is not supposed to happen. And I kid you not, I was probably like 6, 7. I didn't know I would be playing basketball, but I always, like the thing I always, asked for, told myself as a kid, I would never put my kids in this position. And I think it's just being blessed and able to find something I really love. Now I have my own family, and I just, I'm happy. There's nothing else I can ask for, no matter what's worse, because I've been through some of the worst things. I know there's people going through worse, but it's people that haven't. But it's nothing, to stress about, and I'm just enjoying it and appreciative. Like, it's nothing else I can ask for, nothing I can complain about. No matter what happens, you know, I'm still blessed, I'm happy, my family as well. So, I mean, that's how I live life now. It opened my eyes and I see a bigger picture.
What do you think, who helped you to get out? I mean, not just person, but maybe some belief or something. What was the key in getting out of that situation?
I wouldn't, it's hard to say belief, because of course my family, you know, I went to church and everything, but I'm sure that's what, you know, why how I got out, but I don't think I just stuck to that. It's just me as a positive person wanting to see the brighter things, and then there's so many people helped me along the way. Multiple coaches, like my first AAU coach when I was like 15, 16, you know, so many people, you know, gave me the positive energy, pushed me in the right way, helped me get into college, helped me with tutors in high school. And I remember when I played American football when I was younger, so many coaches helped me because I couldn't afford like the gear and things like that. I had so much help. Like, I mean, Christmases, like when I needed shoes and everything, I remember coaches and everybody helping me, helping my family. So I had like so many people help me along the way. And it's, how can I be ungrateful? And I remember times going to school, not, you know, I remember wearing a camel shirt, cigarettes, and it was illegal. I didn't know what it was. And my teacher came to me and told me like it's not supposed to be, and then I'm have to talk to all these people. I didn't know I did something wrong. Then the teacher just followed me on Facebook, and you know, just they're so proud of me. So I run into people that helped me when I was like 5, 6, 7, and it's just like, and everybody just amazed and give me the same story. Like, I always thought you would be something special or whatever. So for me, I'm just blessed, and I'm happy that that's how they can, you know, look back on and see this guy, that was a kid that was in my class and he's doing something amazing. Because I know some kids that had everything I thought was great kids, very smart, in prison at home. And it's just, some of the kids had everything you could ask for from their parents in prison, you know, so I can't complain, you know. Like, I didn't have anything, now I have anything I want, you know. I can give my family anything they want, anything they need for sure. So I'm just happy about that, and there's nothing else to ask for but just work, keep working on my craft, and being thankful and blessed.
You have 4 more siblings, right?
No, I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters.
Oh, that's how. And how they are doing?
They're great, they're great. I have 2 younger ones, that's seniors in high school. Then my older sisters are twins, who are 7 years older. So, I mean, they all live their life, working, take care of my nieces and nephews, so everybody's good.
And as I understood, the family is a top priority.
For sure.
For you, because I've heard that, for example, that these passport issues, and I was talking with some people and they say, oh, this is bad because for Augustine it's very important for him to have his family around him. Does it come from that, you know, from that kind of story that you want to have your most important?
I think that's the main thing for me. It's just, like, even times when I was sad, I don't know why, but I always tell myself, I would never do my family like this. And I think that's always motivated me before 20 years, 25 years before I actually had my family. So I guess, but it means a lot to me. And, you know, I feel like I'm responsible for my family. So that's definitely very important to me.
Before becoming famous in a high school as a basketball player, at the end of the day, you ended up with going play overseas, and you spent quite some time in Germany, right? What was the bridge which, you know, helped you to go to Germany and especially to stay here for so many years?
The one is like being able to make a living for myself, doing what I love, because I love animals, but I didn't go to school for that. So I figured, like, I don't know what else I want to do besides work with animals. And, you know, it was one of the hardest years of my life. That versus growing up not knowing, that was hard because I knew. And I hated it my first year. It's like I was so stressed. I was probably 190 something. Like I lost so much weight. Like, well, I won't say 190 something. I'm thinking about 90 kilos, like 90 something kilos. I mean, it was pretty bad. You know, I had my hair here, no edge up, facial hair. It's just like, I just felt like left on earth because I left everybody at home. you know, come over here, and then the time changed, so it just really felt like nobody loved me. It was just like,
you felt alone?
Yeah, I felt alone. I really hated it, but by the end of the year, around April, because it was a team like we didn't get relegated, so everybody excited. We started winning a couple games, and then the positive energy came around everybody. But before, it was just like, what am I doing here? You know, it's just like, I really disliked it, I would say. But then, you know, it just became normal. After that, you know, going to we had a great year, lost in the finals against Bamberg, met some great guys, like close friends today. Yeah, I'm close with all those guys. So it's just like, then I start getting used to the routine. Then, you know, it's like you're gonna meet people, you know, like adjust, like the food places, you know, the language. So it's like everything became easy. At first it was foreign, everything, obviously. And I was like, I can't do this. But, I mean, it's not as bad. It's easier here. You know, it's like they take care of you here. The health care is amazing. No violence. You know, of course it's not home, but, you know, it's a lot of positive things about being overseas. So I had to embrace it and, you know, get out of my comfort zone.
You built your name in Germany, and Andrea Trinchieri, as far as I've heard, he was the one who believed in you a lot, and he took you to Bamberg. What kind of, how to say, not a footstep, but what he left in your career, both for you as a player and as a personality?
For me, it's just like a different step. I never played for a coach so smart and test you like that, and I dislike that too, because like he's just like a genius. It's like you trying to make me think how you think, and it will irritate me. But then you start to realize he's just making the game easier for you, you know. And that was the biggest thing. He's a smart coach. Sometimes it's like too smart for his own good, but he's definitely smart and pushes players to see the little things. Why would you do this, you know, try to bait you sometimes. And that's what the thing, it feel like mind games, but I just want to see what you're going to do. I told you to do this, but I told him to do something else to make you adjust. But he's a great coach, and I'm happy to have the opportunity. He made things easier for me as of now. And yeah, I think just that opportunity is why I'm here right now. Because like in EuroLeague, I think it's a lot of players in Euro Cup that can be good, solid players in EuroLeague or better, but you just have to have that coach believe in you, and he took a chance on me, and I really appreciate it.
What kind of coach is Martin Schiller? Because he has a lot of kind of common background with you. He worked in Germany for so many years. He spent some time in G League in the US. Do you find a lot of things in common?
To me, he's more of a player's coach. It's like, for me, it feels like someone that just, I would say, understands the players, like what the average player or dream of somebody to play for. Like, oh, I can do this, I can do this. Like most coaches be like, no, I want you to do this, and that's it. Versus him, it's just like you have more freedom to use your strengths too. And it's not like a crazy coach, so it's like, it's different. Like, somebody's like, damn, we need to play hard for this guy. He wants the best for you. He's not yelling at you crazy. He's telling you straight up what he wants, and it's just like other coaches like, we must play hard because we're gonna run if we don't. Versus this guy, we must play hard because he's not yelling at us. So we need to play hard for him, for ourselves, if anything, for sure. But so it's a difference. Like he's obviously, you know, learning, you know. First head coach here, but he's a really good coach, a really great guy, and he's obviously still learning his way around this type of system. But for sure, like he's a great guy.
Augustine, I was thinking about your career, and usually when the guys are over 30, they start to decline. Mm-hmm. When I see your career, it seems that you're still going up. And I was thinking, do you consider yourself as a kind of late bloomer, or the guy who was under the radar for longer when maybe you should have been?
I wouldn't, because it's like hard to say late bloomer at this age, but I was never pushed to my max. Like I started playing basketball, and basketball was like, he's taller than everybody. He can dunk the ball, just go score the ball. So, and even in college, I had a tough coach, just like go rebounds, duck in. So it was never like pushed to your maximal ability. So Yeah, I'm still adding to my game. That's the thing. Like, no, I don't have the energy or whatever to jump like, before, but for everything else, I'm smarter. As far as passing and making it easier, I'm obviously getting better with that thing. So that makes it, of course, easier to play because it ain't always about who jumps the highest and things like that. So it's still adding on to my game because like I say, I'm a late bloomer for like just basketball itself, So I never watched basketball like that growing up. My mom did, but for me, it was just like, she like Jordan on TV. It's like, I love American football though. So played football all the way to I was like 17. And then, so now it's like, European basketball is different from home. Home is more like just your natural ability versus here. You gotta, outthink the next person and just outsmart people and use your ability. So I think for sure that's another reason why, some of the things are showing now because I'm still adding on to that part, like for his IQ and shooting and little moves here and there. So for sure.
And my last point, Augustine, is about your individual work because I talked with coaches and they said that you're always working individually, with your post moves, with your shot and stuff. And there was some story, some guys noticed you were coming to the arena really late. It was not Žalgiry's practice, probably it was after Baskonia practice. And you were, you bring your whole family, or your wife and your daughter probably, right, to the court. And I was thinking, did they have to follow you to the arena because you're here all the time, or what is the about having them together?
Oh, well, I just want to say this. Okay, Coach Sheila is one of the best individual skill training head coach who's hands-on. Usually you have the assistants for that. He's amazing. He come out here, he's getting his hands dirty, he's working with you. He's running the pick and roll. If I do my pick and pops, he's running the pick and roll and passing it to me. So that's what type of coach he is. He's hands-on. He's putting you through workouts with great individual workouts. So I think for the shooting, how well we're shooting, free throws, everything, I think he has a lot to do with that because he's great at that, So I wanted to say that. But as far as my family, my wife played basketball in college. She was all conference, so sometimes she have an itch to come up here and, so come up here, shoot or whatever. She liked to work out too, so it's easier. And then my son is it's not much to do, so we let him come up here and dribble as well. So when they come up here, help me, but also, just getting out and letting him enjoy a little ball handling and getting him used to it as well. So I think that's a lot of times, I'm come up here and a lot of times I do something to take care of my body, whether it's some core, stretch, all that. And I, bring them with me and then easy shots because she was a shooter. So, and she hate when I beat her. So sometimes a little basic competition games, just to get reps in. So.
Does she complain about you having all these, mid-range shots instead of having 3-pointers?
No, but she was like, you don't shoot it as fast as I do, so it's cheating, but no, she right now she complaining that I'm always at practice, so I get more reps in than she do, but it's part of it. This is my job, so.
What about the little guy?
He can't really do much right now, so he's shooting the ball rack. So, it's low, we just let him shoot, and he just chased the ball. He's 2.
Okay.
So, and he want me to pick him up to dunk, but the ball go over, it's 1 dunk per minute, so I just let him try to dribble, which he can't right now, but he likes it. He always asks me when I get home from practice, Dad, we go play basketball? Or I go to practice, you going to your game? Stuff like that. So I like to bring him up here to see where I'm at and let him be a part of it too.
So the basketball is everywhere, right?
For sure.
You're talking about the basketball all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Dinner and stuff.
For sure. And it's one of those, why would you shoot that? Or why would you foul right there? I get home because she knows all about it. She records certain plays off the EuroLeague. And I come home, she like this. You complain to the ref talking about this, it wasn't a foul. Look at this. And I'm like, I didn't think I fouled. I thought I had my hands up. So I definitely hear it once I get home.
She's even more strict than Arne Volkman.
Yeah, for sure. She definitely have all the plays recorded and then show me when I get home. That was a terrible shot. Why would you shoot that? So, but it's been like that for years. So.
Thanks, Augustine. Stay strong.